All wisdom is from the Lord and is with Him forever. The sand of the sea, the drops of rain, and the days of eternity, who can count them? The height of heaven, the breadth of the earth, and the abyss in wisdom, who can search them out? Wisdom was created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from eternity. The word of God on high is the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments. To whom has the root of wisdom been revealed? Who has known her wise counsels?
To whom has the discipline of wisdom been revealed? And who has understood the multiplicity of her ways? There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord sitting upon His throne. He created her and saw her and numbered her and poured her out upon all His works. She is with all flesh according to His gift, and He has given her to those who love Him.
The fear of the Lord is glory and exultation, and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord delights the heart and gives gladness and joy and long life.
With him who fears the Lord, it will go well in the latter end, and he will find favor in the day of his death. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
She has built an everlasting foundation with men, and she will continue with their seed.
To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and fills men with her fruits. She will fill all their houses with desirable things, and their storehouses with her increase.
The fear of the Lord is the crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish.
Wisdom has been created for the faithful from the beginning, and the generation of the faithful will be found in her.
The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life. The fear of the Lord drives away sins, and where it is present, it turns away wrath. A furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his passion is as a burning fire. A man that is patient will endure until the time of his visitation, and afterwards joy will spring up for him. He will not be sad when trouble comes, but his heart will be in good cheer.
He who fears the Lord will not be timid, nor will he be afraid, for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him who fears the Lord. To whom does he look, and who is his strength?
The eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay. A defense from the heat and a cover from the sun. At noon, a preservation from stumbling and a help from falling. He raises up the soul and makes the eyes glad. He gives healing and life and blessing.
He who fears the Lord will have a good end, and on the day
My son, if you come forward to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. Set your heart aright and be steadfast, and do not be hasty in time of trouble. Cleave to Him and do not depart, that you may be increased at your last end. Whatsoever is brought upon you, take cheerfully, and be patient when you are changed to a low estate.
for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in Him and He will help you. Order your way aright and trust in Him.
You that fear the Lord, wait for His mercy, and not aside, lest ye fall. You that fear the Lord will believe Him, and your reward shall not fail. You that fear the Lord, hope for good things, for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see whoever trusted in the Lord and was confounded, or whoever continued in the fear of the Lord and was forsaken, or whoever called upon Him and He despised him.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not be disobedient to His word, and those that love Him will keep His ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well-pleasing unto Him, and they that love Him shall be filled with love. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in His sight, saying, We will fall into the hands of the Lord, and not into the hands of men. For as His majesty is, so is His mercy.
Hear me, your Father, O children, and do what I tell you and be saved. For the Lord has given the father honor over the children and has confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. He who honors his father atones for sins, and he who glorifies his mother is like one who lays up treasure, honors his father will be gladdened by his own children, and when he prays, he will be heard. He who glorifies his father will have long life, and he who obeys the Lord will refresh his mother. He who fears the Lord will honor his father and will serve his parents as masters. Honor your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land which the Lord your God gives you. The father's blessing establishes the houses of children, but a mother's curse uproots the foundations. Glory not in the dishonor of your father, for his dishonor is no glory to you. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. My son, support the old age of your father, and grieve him not as long as he lives. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when you are in your full strength. For the relieving of your father will not be forgotten, and instead of sins it will be added to build you up.
In the day of your affliction, it will be remembered to your advantage, as the gold of the furnace has tried the hearts of the children.
He who forsakes his father is like a blasphemer, and he who angers his mother is cursed of God.
My son, do not take lightly the rebuke of the wise, and do not despise the counsel of your mother.
For the rebuke of the wise is better than the ill opinion of a man who has failed, and the rebuke of a father is better than the scorn of a mother. Blessed is the one who makes his father happy,
And who gives a mother joy?
My son, defraud not the poor of his living, and do not keep needy eyes waiting. Do not grieve the hungry, nor provoke the afflicted soul to anger. Do not add to the troubles of the heart, nor delay to give to him who is in need. Reject not the supplication of the afflicted, nor turn your face away from the poor.
Do not give him occasion to curse you, for if he curses you in the bitterness of his soul, his prayer will be heard. Get yourself a friend for the day of your need, and let him not be an enemy on the day of your trouble. Let your almsgiving be in secret, and let your works be done in the light of the Lord.
Give to the poor that which is in your power to give, for this is acceptable in the sight of God. Do not let your hand be clenched to the poor, nor be turned away from the needy. Help those in need as much as you can, and do not ignore their plight. You may be called to account for what you have withheld. Do not give him occasion to curse you, for if he curses you in the bitterness of his soul, his prayer will be heard. Get yourself a friend for the day of your need, and let him not be an enemy on the day of your trouble. And let him not be an enemy on the day of your trouble. And let him not be
instead of a friend. Become not an enemy to thyself, for a wicked man will be a wicked companion.
A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure.
Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable.
A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him.
Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright.
For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
My son, if thou hast a friend, prove him first,
And be not hasty to credit him.
for some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach.
Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thy enemies, and take heed of thy friends.
A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure.
Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable.
A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him.
Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright.
For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn aside from thee. My son, sow not upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. Seek not of the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor. Justify not thyself before the Lord, and boast not of thy wisdom before the king. Seek not to become a judge if thou hast not strength to take away iniquity, lest thou be afraid of the person of the powerful, and so justice be not done.
Do not hinder the course of the river, nor stop the spring of water. Let it not be as a stone of stumbling to thee, but be steadfast in thy faith, and do good in thy deeds.
Strive not with a man that is full of words, and heap not wood upon his fire. Be not a friend to a man that is a talker, and hide not thyself from him. For thou shalt find with him 1,000 things that are grievous to thee, and they will be worse than a sword.
Avoid a man that hath power to do thee harm, and be not afraid of him. But if thou be full of wisdom, thou shalt conquer all that is against thee.
If thou hast a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face.
Separate thyself from thy enemies, and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure.
Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable.
A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him.
Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
Strive not with a mighty man, lest thou fall into his hands.
Be not at variance with a rich man, lest he overweigh thee. For gold hath destroyed many, and perverted the hearts of kings.
Yes, not with a rude man, lest thy ancestors be disgraced.
Reproach not a man that turneth from sin, but remember that we are all worthy of punishment.
Dishonor not a man in his old age, for even some of us wax old.
Rejoice not over thy greatest enemy being dead, but remember that we die all.
Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with these.
Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learned of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth.
Kindle not the coals of a sinner, lest thou be burned with the flame of his fire.
Rise not up at the presence of an injurious person, lest he lie in wait to entrap thee in thy words.
Lend not unto him that is mightier than thyself, or if thou lendest him, it but lost.
Be not surety above thy power, for if thou be surety.
Strive not with a man that is full of words, and heap not wood upon his fire. Be not friend to a man that is a talker, and hide not thyself from him.
For thou shalt find with him 1,000 things that are grievous to thee, and they will be worse than a sword.
Avoid a man that hath power to do thee harm, and be not afraid of him. But if thou be full of wisdom, thou shalt conquer all that is against thee.
Be not jealous of the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself.
Give not thy soul unto a woman, to set her to dominion over thee.
For she is thy treasure, and thee she will guide, and bear thee up in the way of righteousness.
If thou have the power to turn her to thy will, then do so, and she will bring thy ways together in a perfect manner.
Now do not forsake her, that thy ways may be established with righteousness.
Do not engage in other women's affairs, nor do evil deeds to harm thy ways. A wise man will always know where he is standing. Do not stop where you are, and there you will find greatness.